today. I thought I was going to do this. But for me, what I'm going to show you was very important for me when I was making these paintings. I started them just a couple of months before the pandemic hit. I painted them mostly during lockdown. Probably like all of you, I found it extremely stressful. There was also all that stuff going on the other border down south, and it was a very, very stressful time. Plus this topic, women and people who are vulnerable being usurped of their power, that's not topical today at all. All that stuff really riled things up in me as well. So what I found I did often before I worked or when I got up in the morning was a little bit of movement and singing. I'm not a trained singer, I'm not a trained dancer. But I found that it was a way to ground me. It was a way for me to be able to feel what was going on in my body. So I just want to share that with you. It won't be long. And I'm going to put this on, but I think I'm going to have to take this off to do it. And I can do that. Oh,
Technically, the requirement was only a face mask, so technically,
yes.
Yeah, maybe not what they meant, but.
So this mask was actually part of a whole project that was the brainchild of several people, Ballet Atlantic, the Beaverbrook, Theatre New Brunswick, and a film company that they wanted some way to represent what COVID was like here, what it was like for artists, what it was like just to be around at that time. And so part of it is that the Ballet Atlantic dancers were going to be performing in places that were usually crowded, but were completely empty. And they asked for people different artists to create masks around the idea of COVID for the dancers to wear. And so mine was worn by a wonderful woman from France named Olga. And so that's where this mask came from. So these things up here, if you think of them as the bubbles, and some of the bubbles are being cut into, and because I was in the middle of doing Medusa, then we have the snakes. When I untie them, they're about 6 feet long. So I thought, if this doesn't get chosen to go in Ballet Atlantic, I can put it in this show. So that's what I'm doing. So I just need to line the straps on this and I'll be ready. I'm going to have to sing, if I start singing that music, to block it out of my head. You may recognize what I'm humming.